Ziggy here for the Zigs to Boxing, joined by CEO of Matchroom Boxing, Frank Smith. Frank, how's it going, mate?
Very good, mate. How are you?
Very good. I was just watching a couple of your interviews there, and I don't think you will ever be compared to Ian Bill ever again. I mean, it's just a crazy world, isn't it?
Look, Ian Bill, he's a bit of a legend. I watched him growing up.
Absolutely. Getting to the swing of things, York Hall, Friday night. I mean, it's been a while since you've been here, but we're expecting a spit and sawdust old school British classic.
100%, and that's what we got the main event on Friday. You know, it's going to be a real fight. You got two fighters going in there who 100% believe they can win, and I can't wait to see who comes out on top.
For both of these guys have been around the circuit, George Liddard, Kieran Conway. I mean, it's only going to be one style of fight, really, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. You know, you got the experience of Kieran Conway, you got the youth of George Liddard, the belief of George Liddard. He's challenging himself, and that's what we want to see more of.
Just announced the signing of Ben Whittaker. We got a bit Friday with him, so it's exciting times. But what do you do differently than what Ben Shalom and Boxer did? How do you get Ben Whittaker to them bigger stages?
Look, I always say, for us, it's we believe we're the best at what we do, and we'll show that. You know, Ben can be a global superstar, and we've got the ability to build a global superstar. We've done it, and we'll continue to do it. And Ben is going to be at the forefront for us for years to come. Now, we signed a long-term deal, but I believe we promote him for the rest of his career and take him to the levels he can be at.
Anthony Joshua, obviously his birthday today. Could we see him out before the end of the year? And I saw already say he might be on an undercard somewhere. How do you manage the going forwards of Anthony Joshua in this stage of his career?
Anything's possible. Anything's possible. You know, look, AJ's in a great position where he can get any fight he wants. You know, and we shall see news very soon, I'm sure.
Dropped some news recently, obviously the Monaco card. I mean, it looked absolutely phenomenal. We've got Birmingham coming up, Diego Pacheco. Could you just run me through the schedule for the end of the year and what boxing fans can expect from the back end of this year and also 2026?
Yeah, what a way to end the year. November 1st, we're in Orlando. Jordan Thompson against Lenny Apero. Brilliant fight there. November 15th, the huge rematch between Eubank and Ben at Tottenham Stadium. Jack Catterall, Echo Esserman, a shout out to that fight as well. Brilliant fight on the card. Sam Gilly, Ishmael Davis. November 22, we've got the huge ring card in Riyadh. Our man Jesse Bam Rodriguez looks to go and win another world title against Martinez. November 29th, Ben Whittaker, first outing with Matchroom Boxing. Cameron Vong against Gavin Gwynn on that card, chief support as well. December 6th, you're in Monaco. What a card there. Shabazz Massoud, Peter McGrail finally happening. That fight, real 50-50. Connor Walker, Pat McCormack, unbelievable. Elif Turhan against Beatrice Ferreira, sensational fight. Johnny Fisher back out. Sean McComb is taking on the Prince of Monaco, Hugo Mikalev as well there, so that's great. December 13th, 50 wins between the two of them, 41 knockouts. Diego Pacheco and Kevin Lelesajo, unbelievable fight there. Main chief support to follow as well on that one too that we're working through now. Then we've got a couple more fights before the end of the year, so do not miss it. All live on DAZN. It's going to be a big end to 2025 and a huge 2026 to come.
Hell of a Frank Smith promo that. I saw some comments from Frank Warren talking about the donkey derbies of Dave Allen, and he was really hitting home the fact that he does proper fights. And I know you and Queensbury have obviously been getting on well, and the relationship has improved over the years. But what do you make of them comments? Were you surprised to hear that?
I'm not going to go back into the days of going back and forth. The proof's in the pudding. We had 10,000 people in Sheffield on a Saturday night. You know, Dave Allen admitted he wasn't good enough. He wanted to test himself against a fighter, a good fighter, and he did that, and he didn't win. You know, but like I say, the proof's in the numbers. People want to see it. You know, we deliver what people want to see. You know, and every fight's going to be a different level. But you want to see things. You want to see fights where you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what the result's going to be. Yeah, I'm not going back into the old days.
No, fair enough. Obviously, Eubank Ben coming up, the rematch. What are you expecting from it the second time around? The promotion's been a little bit more quiet from both guys because of how just hectic it's been throughout their rivalry. But what are you expecting from November 15th? And what's that time around fight week going to be? Have we got some exciting things coming up?
Yeah, lots to look forward to. Look, you've got the experience now of Conor Ben coming off the back of that. He'd never been in a fight like that. He'd never been 12 rounds like that. You know, and that will add, when he goes back into the ring this time around, he takes that in there. Chris had obviously been in that position. It was a tough fight for both guys, but I think for Chris at his age, an even tougher fight. You're going to see a brilliant fight. Round 13, you know, will be like what you saw last time out.
Frank, thank you very much for your time, mate. Cheers.